Network presents.
Comedy Now, Uncensored. Starring Dean Jenkinson. Please welcome Dean Jenkinson.
Thank you very much. It's a thrill to be here. My name is Dean. I'm a very self-centered person. It's just the way it is. I'm easily the most self-centered person that I'm aware of, certainly. Could be people way more self-centered. I don't care, frankly. Enjoy yourself. But I'm trying to make baby steps into getting more connected and involved and give back. I signed up recently with the Big Brothers organization. And it's going very well. Every Saturday now, a 60-year-old guy comes and picks me up. Take me to the zoo, you know. He's got a motorcycle. It's cool. I'm from Winnipeg. Thank you very much. It's a cold city. Winnipeg's one of those cities that's so cold that your flatulence has wind chill. It's like minus 25, but it smells like minus 40. Winnipeg, it's the only city, I'll tell you the true story, only city in the country, somebody started up a condom delivery phone service in my hometown, a number you can dial that will drive to your house, guessing you might be too embarrassed to be in a drugstore. Does that make any sense? What's more embarrassing, buying from one other guy across the counter, or having the condom courier express come blazing down your street, siren go on, the lights are flashing, right outside your house, neighbors, what is there, a fire across the street? I don't know, that's Bob, he's getting lucky. Honey, come here. Good for Bob. Guaranteed 30-minute delivery or you're pregnant. That's their motto. But, they deliver like pizza. Here's the other thing about Winnipeg, and I don't know if this will make any sense when I ask you. Can you get one pizza delivered to your door here in town? Yeah, in Winnipeg, I swear, it's all 2-for-1 deals. Packages, promotions, that kind of thing. Here's what happens the other day. We want pizza. What do? Pick up the phone, dial any 7 of the same number. Chances are. And we're on the line with the lady. We don't have a menu in front of us. Make it easy. Regular pepperoni pizza, please. A couple cans of Coke. Shouldn't be hard. She can't do it. She's like, oh, no, we don't have one pizza. All our pizza's 2-for-1 pizza. Okay, well, I guess a couple of small pepperoni then. No, we don't have a small size. Our small size is the medium size. All right, well, that's impossible, but... with medium being a size between 2 other sizes, but I don't really feel like arguing logic with you. A couple medium, and don't forget the Coke. No, we don't have Coke. Our Coke's Pepsi. Send over whatever you'd like. How's that? Perfect. All right. So half an hour later, the guy's at the door. How much? Ooh, $20. Well, we don't have $20. Our $20 is $10. Open it up. Condoms. Oh, perfect. Well, at least I'm not as unhappy as the other guy. So I had a good flight out here, which is good. Good flights are good. The last flight I took, not as good. I flew north out of Winnipeg, and I don't know if you've taken a small plane up north of civilization, but it is different than flying Winnipeg, Toronto. Here's one difference I noticed. 9/11 had no effect on security on flights going to Canada's north. No one worried about a 12-seat plane being crashed into the Legion Hall. Believe me. It's not on Osama's list. First Manhattan, then Flin Flon. Northern Manitoba was safe for a while. And I didn't know, depending on which airline you fly on, you might not even fly out of Winnipeg's international, I can't even say that with a straight face, hey, Winnipeg's International Airport. You're flying off the other side of the runways, right, out of Winnipeg's Industrial Park area. Right, some kind of corrugated aluminum shed is your airport for the day. Right? 3-legged dog barking at me on the way in. Creepy. And I'm not the brightest person in the world. I've got an airline ticket in my hand. I figure I got to be there an hour before for pre-boarding and all that. And I beat the girl at the counter there by like 10 minutes. So she unlocks the door, and we head in. And I realize it's the door we came in. It's her counter. There's a few seats, and then it's just another door that goes right onto the runways. Right? There's no X-ray machine. There's no security checkpoint. Nobody can hold a wand over you. Right? Just the other door. It's protected. It's got the 4-button combination lock. Which, as a passenger, you don't know, right? Unless you happen to look. So 4312, by the way. And so we walk in, and I'm like, I'm going to Thompson, Manitoba. Inco is having a little fundraising dinner, the good people at Inco there. And, I'll tell you, that's almost an incident. The bartender at the Inco dinner initially refuses to serve anyone. He points to a big sign, "No minors." And we got him a dictionary, and we laughed and laughed and laughed. And then we got hammered. It was good. So I tell her, I'm going to Thompson. And she says, oh, good. Have a seat. I'm so glad you're here. I might have stood. You never know. Would you like my luggage? No, no, you take that with you. Can I start the plane for you, too? What? Why are you here? And so there I am with an hour to kill in the, what would you call it? Lounge, I guess? I don't know. That seems a little generous to describe the facilities, but, you know, there was open liquor, so all right, lounge. You know, no VLTs, but it did kind of feel like I was gambling, so all right, lounge. And you're waiting for whatever happens next. Here's what happens next. The pilot walks in, right? The 19-year-old pilot. But he's got an eye patch. That's not good, is it? Does. Co-pilot's got one here. They just kind of lean in. Triangulate like that. What do you think? Is that a big mountain far away or a little mountain close up? Far away? All right. So he comes up to me, and as far as I can tell, here's the entirety of the security check. He says, is that your bag? Mm-hmm. Better grab it. We're going. I'm like, really? Is that it? I've got nail clippers in there. That could be trouble. No, no, that's fine. Don't worry about that. By the way, here's a free set of steak knives. Thanks for flying with us. Appreciate your business. Good to have you on board. He was like, no security. Although he did ask me this. He says, do you have any drugs in that bag? I'm like, no. Well, I guess we're smoking mine again. You should bring some next time. We'll have fun. I'll let you fly. You can wear the patch. It'll be great. I think I prefer the flying. Every time I get in a car and have to leave Winnipeg, well, you'll be in the car for a while, for one. But I was getting the near misses with the wildlife, deer and moose. Has anybody gotten one recently? Terrifying. I asked the crowd up in Thompson, anybody ever hit a moose or a deer? And one guy says, one time open hand. It's a tough town. You're fighting wildlife, isn't it? What would it even be about? Stop looking at my headlights. That would be. Just when you run out of buddies to beat up. I'm going to the woods. I'm getting a snack. It's a small town. I'm looking for fresh challenges. It's a weird conversation. I asked him, was it dark? Was it slippery? No, no, it was brown and white. I got to drive down to the States a little while back, and, you know, we're different nations. That's not news to a single person here. I find it'll strike me at odd times, little times. Like I remember watching that Who Wants to Marry a Multimillionaire show on the Fox network. And to me, there it is. That's America. Glamour, excess, the promise of being rich and famous. You know, Canada, we value thrift. Good sense, you know. Our show would be Who Wants to Marry a Guy with a whole lot of Club Z points. And just women lined up for that thrifty Canadian. Looking sharp in his Z-wear. Canadian Tire money in this pocket. He's ready for the world. Canadian Bachelor. I turn on Survivor. I love watching Survivor, but you can't fool yourself into thinking these aren't Americans, can you? I mean, Canadian Survivor, what would that look like? Just second day on the island, run out of beer. That's the whole deal. Third day, we're swimming to the liquor store. Come on! No, I don't care about immunity. I care about sobriety. We're going. There'd be a castaway.